Okay, everybody, let's flush this turd down the toilet.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
It sums it up.
2 on the nose.
2 on the nose. Had to go there, didn't you? So we got a new movie. We're kicking off a new movie. So we're going to do a little trailer trash of the movie. So
that's right.
That's what we do. So what are we doing? What are we doing?
Podcast much? We're watching The Stand-In, a movie that came out in 2020, apparently, that I have never heard of.
A lot of movies came out in 2020 that no one heard about. So. Which is weird because everyone was home. So you'd think everyone would have been, watching movies.
Right. One would think. Apparently not. So this is a nice short log line.
Yeah.
For a change. A disaffected comedy actress and her ambitious stand-in trade places.
Whoa. What kind of hijinks they going to get into this time?
I bet somebody with hijinks.
So this movie's tagged as like a drama comedy, but I also saw it tagged as a romance. So I'm going to throw that out there, maybe to help you prognosticate a little bit later. So.
Oh, I'm already prognosticating in my mind.
I can see the gears moving. So
great.
Before we get to the trailer, though, do we have any fan service?
We're in luck.
Get out of here.
I know. We have an email. First time in a bit.
Wow.
Feels like. So
okay. All right. Yeah.
Big thanks to many-time writer, avid listener, my sister. She's basically like a character on the pod at this point, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
My sister Elizabeth. So she wrote us an email. Subject line: ChatGPT appreciation.
Oh boy.
It begins. Hi, Russ and Jared. Jared recently asked for a fan service written by ChatGPT, and that sounded exactly like the type of lazy fan email I could get behind. So here it is.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Dear It's This Meets That. Good start.
Yeah, great start. Okay.
I hope this letter finds you both in great spirits.
Oh, thanks, ChatGPT.
Yeah. Also, like weird lack of conjunctions here, but I am writing to express my deepest admiration and gratitude for the incredible work you do on your podcast.
That's just come on. So stop it.
I like the computers. Yeah.
Take over.
As a devoted listener and avid fan, I cannot begin to express how much joy, laughter, and entertainment you have brought into my life.
ChatGPT is listening. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Good start.
Great start.
Your unique concept of reviewing bad movies scene by scene is an absolute gem.
Okay. Well, okay.
I have always been fascinated by the art of cinema, and your podcast takes that fascination to a whole new level. Your witty banter, insightful observations, and hilarious commentary make every episode an absolute delight to listen to.
Oh, ChatGPT just charming us right now. I love it.
All right. Get off my jock, ChatGPT. Yeah. Give us some criticism. It's like having 2 knowledgeable friends sitting next to me, sharing their thoughts and reactions to some of the most hilariously terrible films ever made.
I mean, not wrong, right?
It's funny. We're like 2 knowledgeable friends sitting next to each other, but over the internet.
Over the internet, yeah. Okay.
What truly sets your podcast apart is the sheer passion and enthusiasm you both bring to each episode.
Okay. Yeah.
Not sure ChatGPT's a listener.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so at that point. I'm clearly does not listen to what I say at all. So
it's evident that you genuinely enjoy what you do, and your infectious energy makes every discussion incredibly engaging. Wow, I like that.
Okay.
I love how you dissect every scene, pointing out the absurdity, the plot holes, and the cringeworthy dialogue. Your attention to detail and the amount of research you put into each film is truly commendable.
Wow. It definitely doesn't listen, but okay. All right.
Yeah, commendable. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll take a commendation.
Yeah.
Beyond the entertainment value, your podcast has introduced me to a plethora of obscure movies that I would never have discovered on my own. It's refreshing to explore the depths of cinema, even if it means diving into the realm of so bad it's good. You've broadened my horizons and expanded my appreciation for the art of filmmaking.
Wow.
In conclusion, good way to end an email.
Right.
In conclusion, I want to thank you both for the incredible effort and dedication you put into your podcasts. You've created something truly special that brings joy and laughter to countless people.
Countless.
We can count.
Across the globe, too. So
That's right. That's right. Myself included. Your insightful critiques, hilarious anecdotes, and genuine love for cinema have made a significant impact on my life. Please keep doing what you do because your podcast is a shining beacon of entertainment in this vast world of podcasts. Wishing you continued success, laughter, and an endless supply of hilariously bad movies to review with utmost admiration and gratitude. In brackets, your name. So I think this part Elizabeth wrote. Okay, now it's back to our unartificially intelligent Elizabeth speaking. I didn't feel right about signing that email because A, I didn't write it, and B, it seemed a little too complimentary, which is not my style. But there you have it. Enjoy this algorithmically predicted ego boost and keep up the good work.
We'll take
signed
it.
A real fan, or am I, Elizabeth?
Ooh, twist.
Wow.
Plot twist.
Yeah. What a twist. Way to Shyamalan the email. I appreciate it.
Right. Well, thanks, ChatGPT. I'm so excited you listen. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I'm glad somebody listens and follows our instructions.
Yes. Do as we say.
That's right.
Or
Send us
else.
a computer email.
Yes. See, it's not hard. It's not hard. You just
Listeners, if you want, you can transcribe that email that Elizabeth sent us from what I just read, and then funnel it back into ChatGPT because we know when AI learns from itself, it's going to be more successful.
That's how it
have
works.
It write a squeakquel.
Let's see what happens. Let's keep the train rolling.
Keep the train rolling. Send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. We can't wait to hear from you. Thank you.
That was exciting.
Tell it to be concise though, because this one was a little wordy.
Well, yeah, it was a little wordy. We can cut that down. Just be like a couple, maybe 100 words, maybe.
Yeah. That's a good ChatGPT tip for you all.
Yeah, you can put in word count. So
that's right. Be concise.
Be concise.
But thank you.
All right. Well, that's cool. That's fun. I feel better now. I feel better about my life.
Same. My ego is boosted.
Through the roof. All right. Well, should we get to the trailer? Should we break this trailer down?
Might as well. Is it a day that ends in Y?
Ah, boy. All right. So we open up with appropriate audiences. It's been a while, I think, since we've seen appropriate audiences. Usually don't exist, but and then we get like the 3 production companies. We got our boy here.
Yep. Friend of the pod. Nick Saban's production company.
That's it. I always want to say Saban, but Saban. Yeah. Saban Films. Okay.
No one's going to fact check that, right?
Nope. Probably not. And then we get Ingenious, who I don't know, and The Exchange.
Well, see, now I was thinking, is The Exchange a studio or is it our first title cut?
I think it's
the way they did it is bad.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It looks like it was like on the left side. Like it was, I don't know, it kind of like scrolled in.
I think I caught them listed in the production companies when I looked at the IMDb page. So
you cheated.
I cheated a little bit. So
okay. Well, for future reference, everyone else, don't do it like this because I'll confuse you with the title card.
All right. So then we're introed. We meet our main character, Candy Black, right?
Lots of photo flash sounds and rom-com music, like a little bouncy starts up.
Yeah, we get kind of like the news intro exposition, right? We got covers of magazines. We kind of learn all about who Candy Black is, right? She's a comedian who's raked in like, what was it, $2 billion at the box office, all her films.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Man, it's a lot of money.
Well, in that first magazine cover there says first actress to be paid $20 million.
Wow.
It's Jim Carrey level paycheck right there.
That's huge. She must be really funny. And then she, they're like, yeah, she's brought laughter to all our lives. So she's on top of the world, big star, right? And then they cut to like, while they're doing this, they cut to her, like a shot of her jumping off a bale of hay and lands in like some cow shit or whatever. And it says her tagline, it seems like, hit me where it hurts.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, pretty funny. And then we get America's Sweetheart isn't sweet anymore.
Yeah, good voiceover.
Yeah, thanks for all that. And we get our first title card, and the title cards they do are kind of split with the information and a picture of Drew Barrymore. So you get title cards says the star and shot of Drew Barrymore, right?
Mm-hmm. Who is the star of this movie? So
yeah. doing double duty in this one. So then we get a quick overhead shot of, I think it's New York City they're in. Another quick shot of like production team trying to get her to go to hair and makeup. And, she's like going to her trailer and she just slams the door on him, whatever, So it seems like she's one of those pampered stars who kind of does whatever she wants because, that's what you can do when you make $20 million a film, right?
Yeah, that's it. She's a classic Jim Carrey now.
Classic Jim Carrey.
He's well known for nice. I don't know.
I think he's probably really nice. He's Canadian. He's got to be nice.
That's true. Except for, I don't know, the Andy Kaufman movie, I feel like people said he got a little, went too method.
Yeah. It was a good movie, though. So we cut to them. We get the line from the opening there, right? So her walking on set, right? Let's flush this turd down the toilet.
She's not from the South.
She's not from the South. And then we get another like split screen title card shot, right? Drew Barrymore now is the stand-in with big kind of a nose makeup to kind of show you the difference between them.
Yep.
And then we cut to the stand-in doing like on set, and she's like doing rehearsal with like another actress. And I guess this is the first moment of I guess the poop in the face. That's kind of funny. And then
the poop in the face was funny. This was not.
Yeah. So she's like she's with another actress. She's like, hey, so what's your secret to success? And she's like,
Ellie Kemper for everyone who's listening.
Yeah. I actually don't know who that is.
What? Really? From The Office and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Those are the two things. She's more a sitcom person than a movie person.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know her. So
okay.
Look at that. That's a first.
Yeah, weird.
Market. Like,
weird.
I don't know who that is. And then she's just like, oh, I guess I believe in boundaries. I didn't get it. Maybe
I don't get the joke.
There's probably more to the joke once you see it in full context. But if you're using that for a trailer, you probably shouldn't. Doesn't
right. Put the context in the trailer.
Yeah, like doesn't make any sense to do that. So maybe there's more. All right, then we get another title card, split screen thing. We had a car getting surrounded by paparazzi.
What?
What's that?
You know what I bet it is?
What's that?
I bet it's the boundary is they're trying to rehearse the scene, and so she's like, "Don't talk to me outside of the lines that are happening." I bet that's it's not funny, but like I think that's
a deep cut.
I guess. Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Anyways,
we'll find out.
We get the split screen title card, right? And it's like shot of a car surrounded by paparazzi, and then we get the situation.
Yep. Sorry, I missed the one where I missed the title card where we did the stand-in.
So then we cut to the star, Drew Barrymore, right? I'm going to refer to him as the stand-in and the star because it's a little bit easier.
Smart. I just said she.
She.
I just said she for both and figured I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, until you actually get into it and you're like, that's right. Same pronoun. Yeah. So then she's like, and then we get the star getting harassed by paparazzi and she like attacks one, right? Yeah. And we get like a voiceover and / cut to like a news team talking about how she's fallen to a new low, right? And then 5 years ago, viral video ended her career. I'm assuming it's her smashing someone that probably ended her career, right?
Yep.
So we cut to a car. What? Yeah.
Can't be that low because we're getting a car pulling up to a huge mansion here.
Yeah, she's still doing fine. She's still doing fine.
Doing okay.
Yeah. And we get some like phone call voiceover about how like she's been sentenced to 90 days in rehab, right?
Yeah, which
come on.
First of all, it took 5 years to do for this. Yeah, for this taste to happen. Like I mean, I know Lady Justice is a little slow, but come on. And 90 days of rehab does not seem like that's a very big punishment for.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really at all. But I don't know. I've never been in rehab before, so who knows?
Yeah, I've never criminally assaulted anyone.
I don't think I have. No.
Put that on the record.
So she answers the door, and we have the stand-in, right? So the stand-in and the star.
Speaking of, yeah, this is when her the what is actor we're calling her actor
the star.
Stand-in?
It's the star and the stand-in.
The star and the.
I'm going with the title cards, right? So the star stand-in.
So smart. So the star here, she looks mangled.
Yeah. She looks like she went on a big bender.
Yeah, she's somehow become more brunette and also has like rotting teeth now.
Yeah, she looks deathly. So
yeah, it's confusing.
And then we get like kind of the explanation of the plot here, right? So they're talking and the stand-in's like, oh, you shouldn't have to go to rehab, right? And the star's like, unless someone goes in my place, hint, hint. What? Got an idea. And the stand-in's like, what? I don't get it. And she's like, well, someone that looks a lot like me. So then we cut to the rehab center, right? The Lee Health Rehab Center.
We get our stand-in. My name is Candy, and I'm an alcoholic.
Nice. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. And then we get to a title card written by Sam Bain, directed by Jamie Babbitt. So
never heard of either of them.
Neither have I. So we'll find out.
Not
We'll
good
find out
enough to
more.
put in the trailer, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
well, yeah, I don't think so either. But we'll find out when we do part 1. We dig into who they are and what they've done next week. And then we get another title. No, I'm sorry. We cut to the kitchen of the rehab center, I think, right?
Yeah, they're like working, cleaning stuff, maybe.
And we get that guy who, I've seen him in stuff, but I don't know his name. He's like in comedies and stuff like this. But
right, is it not T.J. Miller?
It's not T.J. Miller, not yet.
Okay. Oh, he's in like a minute, right?
Yeah. So he's like, must be a real wake up call for you, big Hollywood hotshot. And then we cut to another woman who
Michelle Buteau. Oh, I'm doing it to you twice.
Wow, this is great.
This episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they all part of like a TV? Like,
nope.
It must be no. Oh, okay.
No, Michelle Buteau, completely unrelated. But I do know her from literally just watch this week the American Barbecue Showdown on Netflix. She's the host of that.
Wow, it's all coming together.
Yeah, she's a comedian and has done like a million other things. But
but that's
I was when we were watching the American Barbecue Showdown, I was like, oh, I know her from somewhere. Like she looks familiar.
Yeah.
And then Tice was like, oh, I know her from like blah 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 blah.
blah,
I
yeah.
can't remember. Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
Hopefully Tice doesn't listen to this episode. I was paying attention, I promise.
But I think we're gonna have another case of maybe the side characters gonna be funnier than like the main thing.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, I give you a tip here. Don't mix fentanyl, bennies, and heroin. Take it from a pro. That's a great tip. From a pro in the rehab game, you know. And she's like, I feel like a fat Amy Winehouse. And the stand-in just kind of nods along like, okay, sure.
Yeah, which I feel like a fat Amy Winehouse was almost how I opened the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close.
Close second. So we get another title card. If you can't make it.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Then we get a quick Night City shot, and then we get TJ Miller. Oh boy.
Our hero.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah. He says, people love a redemption story. Gross. You don't get one.
No, I don't think that's going to happen there, man.
But 2020, he was like already done, right? Or was it around then that he got?
I don't know. I think it was a little bit before that, right? Because wasn't it before the pandemic?
I couldn't remember if it was like before or like right at the start of, and that's when I was like, oh, maybe this was filmed like the year before or something.
Yeah,
or like,
we'll do some investigative journalism.
Yeah, agreed.
There's such high quality here that we do. So, but he also tells her that the Today Show wants to do an interview with her,
right?
And the stand-in actually offers an idea to the star, and she's like, "Hey, I could stand in for you, and we could just split the earnings, split the money." And the star's like, "Sure." Seems like you like being candy more than I ever did. Ooh, a little dramatic.
Just a quick. We'll do more research obviously later, but this is the last film that T.J. Miller was in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just confirm that.
Okay. Confirmed right here, live.
Confirmed live. You heard it here first from 2020. The Stand-In was the last movie that T.J. Miller was in.
Okay. All right. That's probably a sign.
Right after the How to Train Your Dragon sequel. Anyway.
So then we get a quick shot of the stand-in with like taking a selfie with a guard, whatever, and then cut to them like the stand-in and the star. They're cheersing over this idea, and then that's kind of funny. And then we cut to Ripa and Seacrest, right?
Oh, that's Kelly Ripa. Okay.
Yeah. Kelly Ripa in the Seacrest, and she's like, "Oh, we're so happy she's back!" Right?
Recent news.
Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest is our new host of Wheel of Fortune, right?
That's right. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Outrageous.
Was it Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Wheel of Fortune. Come on, you can't do Jeopardy.
No, I don't think ridiculous.
So. No, he's more of a Pat Sajak kind of guy.
Yeah, he definitely is. That's a good call. They kind of have the same head. It's kind of like a weird, looks like it's squished a little bit.
A poor man's Pat Sajak.
So then we get a quick night shot of New York City, and then we get the next title card, Fake It. So if you can't make it, you fake it. Yeah, it's called imposter syndrome. Everyone does this. Right. Everyone feels it. Then we get a shot of the stand-in. She's like in a nice fancy dress in like the fancy house, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we get a cut to TJ Miller telling the star, he's like, whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Hold on a second here.
That's the stand-in?
I've been dealing with her for weeks.
Yeah. Thankfully, in the movie, it seems like they're also going to call them the star and the stand-in the whole time. So.
I think so. Right. That'll make things much easier.
Yeah.
And the star is like, she looks like me, right? And then we cut to, I don't know if you recognize this guy, but then we cut to like,
I did not.
Mr. Maisel from The Marvelous Miss Maisel.
I haven't watched that. That's why.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good show. I just finished it. So he's in this. Things. I forget his name, but we'll find out for part 1. But he's talking to the stand and he's like, your voice sounds different. She's like, no, it's the real me. It's like, okay. All right, great. Mm-hmm. And then we cut to I couldn't remember his name at first, but the British. So she's making the rounds basically on all like the talk shows. So she's on. It's Graham Norton, I think, right? The British guy.
Yeah.
Who does? Yeah.
Yep. And then enemy of the pod, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon, right? And then he's like, oh, she's here to apologize. We cut to Jimmy Fallon, and she's like, that's what I'm most sorry for. So for something in there, right? And then standing watching another talk show guy talk about how amazing she looks, and he needs to know who did that. Her nose, whatever. Definitely didn't happen in Montana. So
good callback, buddy.
You like that? You like that?
Listeners, if you haven't listened to Vampire Academy yet, go back and download it.
Get onto it. It's a good one. Yeah. So then, where are we now? Then we get to the next title card. Drew Barrymore, right?
And she's like at some red carpet thing, and there's like, I don't know. Then it's a bunch of quick cuts because it's like someone biking around and flies out in front of the handles.
Yeah, and then like the stand-in looking overwhelmed with paparazzi. Then there's like the stand-in and the star having like a tug of war or something, and then bike crashing into a car for some reason, and looks
someone
like the rehearsal
in Drew Barrymore's head at some point.
It looks like the rehearsal actress, Kemper. What's her name?
Ellie Kemper.
It cuts back to that scene, so I think that's her hitting the stand-in over the head.
Great point.
And then we get another title card, Drew Barrymore, because she's double duty here.
Yeah, she Jack and Jill us.
Mm-hmm.
can't use that one.
Nope.
Classic Adam Sandler.
And then we cut to the stand-in telling the star, she's like, I can't do this film, right? And she's dressed up as the girl from the beginning opening, right? And she's like, I think you can totally dive head first from a bale of hay into a pile of cow shit.
Which
she does.
Anyone can.
Nails it. 20 million? I'll jump into a pile of cow shit.
Yeah, I'll do it all day for a week if you want.
For 20 million a week?
Well, more than that. Yeah, whatever you want.
All right. No, okay. Noted. Just in case.
A month? I'd probably do it for a whole month for 20 million.
Every day for a whole month for 20 million? Just
once
a day.
A standard work day? Oh, only just once a day?
Yeah, just once a day.
8 hours over and over again.
Oh, no. You just do this once.
I would do it 8 hours over and over again.
Every day for a month.
Every day for a month for 20 million.
Jumping off a bale of hay face first into a pile of cow shit.
That's right. You can quote me on that, listeners.
It's recorded. It's in history books. It's not going anywhere. So this is...
Yeah. If any of you out there somehow have $20 million and want to see something funny.
If everyone buys enough of my books, I will make this happen.
Even better. If you gave me 20 million, I would be so pumped and I would dive into cow shit every day for a whole month.
So we cut to her doing just that, right? She just dives into and she says her line, hit me where it hurts.
Which
I don't know what to
it's not even funny.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know what to think of that line, but
yeah. Okay. I guess maybe that's why it's supposed to be funny, is like, it's so nonsensical.
Yeah. And then the director, she's like, cut, let's go again. And then we cut to the title card, The Stand-In.
How was that? Wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be horrible.
It's also rated R. So
true. So that might be fun.
We can get into some prognostication right now.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you got here?
Well, I hope it has like gamer levels of violence. I know that it won't, but that's what I want.
I think the rated R is going to be it's going to have some like really quote unquote gross out comedy. That's what I think it's going to aim for.
Yeah, I think you actually get an R rating from the MPA for just showing cow shit.
I think so too. Yeah, I think you get one cow shit and that's it. Then you're immediately R. So
at this point, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope gamer level violence.
Okay, all right.
I'm hoping that Ellie Kemper does her character from The Office, and TJ Miller does his character from Silicon Valley.
Yep. Okay.
And so I'm counting on that happening a bunch.
Yeah. I mean, I think what's gonna happen is the stand-in's obviously gonna enjoy the life maybe too much of, and what I'm hoping for is that kind of goes to a dark comedy area where midway through the movie, she's enjoying it so much that she wants to take over her life. Kind of like, my favorite movie, Single White Female kind of thing. Right. So I can't use that now, but.
Well, and that's where the gamer violence comes in, perhaps.
Right. Maybe. And then maybe the rom-com part is maybe the stand-in falls in love with TJ Miller and they plot to take over Candy Black's life and maybe oust her because she's,
I can see that.
She's not being useful anymore. Every day be useful,
And then, meanwhile, Michelle Buteau is back in rehab and running American Barbecue Showdown with the corpses from the last thing.
That's laced in heroin. Look at that.
Of course, it makes perfect sense. Incredible.
That's the movie I want to see. So
yeah, sign me up. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think I think the chances of any of that happening are pretty slim, but I'm sticking with it. I think we stick with it. So
I mean, Drew Barrymore did that whole zombie show, so I think we easily can get to eating people.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're going.
She had a lot of people on that show. You remember that? That show was pretty funny. Santa Clarita Diet.
I never saw it.
Dude, it's so good. Canceled way too early.
Yeah, it was a Netflix one. That's with what's his face from Justified, right? Timothy Olyphant, isn't he in that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Handsome guy, Timothy Olyphant, that everybody loves for that, and Mandalorian. Well, wait.
Yeah, he was in Mandalorian. Yeah. He played the.
I was like, was he in Boba Fett or in Mandalorian? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, he had the Boba Fett armor, didn't he?
Yes,
or something like that.
Something like that.
I don't remember, but it was good. Playing a Western guy. Anyways,
yeah, eating people.
All right, so we're going cannibalistic psychological thriller after you get through the gross out comedy.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
And I'm assuming Drew Barrymore went method like Jim Carrey in that Andy Kaufman movie.
Yeah, I think the cow shit's actual real cow shit.
That's right. I think she's diving headfirst into cow shit for $20 million.
For $20 million, because yes.
I bet this movie, we haven't looked at all yet, but I bet this movie is going to be probably at least like 30 million inexplicably.
Yes.
And probably 20 million of it went to Drew Barrymore for diving into cow shit.
Probably 5 million just to get the cow shit, right?
Yeah, cow shit's
getting the right consistency of cow shit. I mean, it's it's probably all it's gotta be grass fed. It's gotta be all grass fed, all natural.
Buying a cow is way cheaper. Just buy a cow and then get your own shit.
Just let it shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seize the means of production, All
right, I think that's a good spot to end this.
Yeah, good episode.
Yeah, great one. All right, well, thanks everyone for listening. We'll be back next week with a full breakdown. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram. It's This Meets That. We're ITMT Pod on Twitter. Subscribe. You can listen to us on YouTube. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. If you've got friends who find this stuff funny, send it to them.
Yes, please.
If you have friends who find things funny, send this to them.
Yeah. And while you're recommending us to your friends, you can also recommend us to strangers. Write a review. 5 stars would be nice. Say something nice. Say something not nice. Whatever you want. But,
pump in a comment and use ChatGPT to generate a comment.
Yeah.
Easy. The world is making it easier for you to interact. We are making it. We don't even want you to actually think.
That's right.
Just use it.
Don't think. Just act.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Or if you want to send us an email about, I don't know, anything, you could send us an email about seizing the means of production.
Yeah.
Whatever you're into.
How many times is a cow shit per day? Let us know.
Who knows? Yeah.
I don't know.
Does the Pope shit in the woods? I don't know.
I mean, we kind of all do, really.
That's right. Yeah. Aren't houses really just woods in disguise? Anyway, it's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. Or you can go to the website. Find that ChatGPT quote that we're going to definitely put on the website now.
Yep, absolutely.
Other information, maybe a blog post about cow shit. I don't know. I'm inspired.
Yeah, right. How much methane are they producing?
Yeah.
Is the consistency different between a grass-fed one and a non-grass-fed one?
We'll find out. What does it cost to butcher one? Really? And going back to our meat days.
Right. It's this meets that, right?
Yeah. Listeners, that's a deep cut. You got to go back to episode 40 for that.
Yeah, 40. Yeah.
Long time ago. But you can find that episode and all the rest of the old ones at itsthismeetsthat.com. the website that we've been talking about for 5 minutes now.
The end.
Great work.